Welcome, G. Let's start. Today, I'm going to talk on the strategy pattern and strategy pattern, one kind of a software design pattern, and that is very commonly used as well as. And first, I'm going to talk about the as a theory part key as what strategy pattern as a definition as a concept what, and the second we also write some implementation code and check how we are going to implement strategy pattern. So let's say start what strategy patterns offer. So actually this patterns just enables selecting an algorithm at a runtimes. Okay, this is this strategy we have, let's list of strategy 1, strategy 2, strategy 3, and at the runtimes we are selecting which one going to apply. The by name strategy means kind of algorithms, kind of a policy that can be used at a runtime. So instead of implementing a single algorithm directly in the code where really needed, okay, but strategy pattern say code receive the strategy at a runtime instruction as as to which in a family of algorithm to use. Let's give you have a policy 1, policy 2, policy 3, and one of them can use at a runtime. So you can say strategy lets the algorithm vary independent from the client that use it. And also the very clear is algorithm, yeah, strategy are independent and the client which are going to use the strategy that is independent. Now they are writing a suppression of concerns. Algorithm policy in the separate class and which are they are going to use in the separate. And this strategy pattern also sometimes known as a policy patterns look like a set of policy anyone we can opt. So simply strategy pattern is nothing just enable selecting any one of strategy at a runtime instead of writing complete those code in the particular client code. So let's look at the example and how we are write the implementation. Let us a simple example can be, let's say we had defined one interface like a sort strategy. Sort strategy. Sort strategy may have a one method like sort. A sorting strategy can be maybe we know as a bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort. So that can be strategy. So let's example we have a one class implement bubble sort strategy implements your right. So might be multiple strategy can be maybe bubble sort, maybe you can say quick sort, can be maybe merge sort, any kind of a strategy can be. And now let's key one client code, maybe context, let context that are going to use this. Okay, context. Let's see, you have a context your constructor, and that can assume any kind of a strategy. Just let's see context have some sort method. Let's mm, uh, let's say instead of constructor you can say let's key you can just set using the setter getter, which can say sort. Let's public void let key sort, and sort need which kind of a strategy sort strategy want. Okay, whatever sort strategy, just going to sort. So this is the here context doesn't know ki which algorithm we are going to use, maybe bubble sort or quick sort or maybe merge sort. So let us see in the main program. Let's key we have a context, excuse me, and context dot you want to sort. The sort want kind of a which kind of a strategy you want to sort. So maybe I want to sort using maybe let's key double sort the UK. Okay, position this should be okay, and this bubble sort strategy you can pass here, and so this is the way here your sort function can accept any one strategy, maybe bubble sort or selection sort, that is a runtime. Whenever this function executes, someone look the code and they call bubble sort. Let's key instead of bubble sort I can say I no I want to this list should be sorted using the maybe different strategy, maybe I want to sort using the maybe merge sort. So this sort functions are going to the sort and the form of your merge sort. So this strategy pattern nothing but just offer here offer you can select any one of a strategy. Here maybe strategy 1 2 3 4 different way, and key sometime let's key we have already implemented three bubble sort, quick sort and merge sort, three strategy you can pass here. Let's key I want kind of here maybe quick sort, so you can offer quick sort. Okay, quick sort strategy can also apply. So at the runtime this strategy dot sort function at decide which strategy we are going to use. Okay, so might be case okay, from Java 8 onward we have in this method sort method take as a one interface, that interface is only one method look like a functional interface, so you can implement this as a lambda expression. So you can say like context dot sort, and instead of predefined classes you can write as a new maybe strategy own strategy like sort strategy, and whatever the definition you would let's give I want to s out kind of a ready sort. Okay, and if you run, excuse me, you are passing a new strategy known as a ready sort. Okay, let's see call. Okay, so whenever you are working in the form of interface, so interface implementation can be given at a runtime. Here we're not writing any class, we are just using an anonymous class, or even you can say you can write a context dot you can say sort, and even using the lambda expression say this is the only lambda expression is what is an input, they doesn't take any input, I just return output. So this is the kind of your lambda expression, just you between the input and output can just make an arrow, and now look like your maybe insertion. insertion. So you are kind of, if you doing programming in the form of interface, you can easily that interface have only one method, you can easily replace with the let's implement to their lambda expression. So lambda expression is just kind of a way to write the smart method in O. You can more concise if your lambda expression body contain only one line, so you don't need this. Even you don't need this, you can write just one liner. Okay, like this way. Maybe selections. So this is the benefit of uh, programming in the interface form, or they help us instead of writing own new strategy in the run times. While invoking sort function, you are deciding which algorithm I'm going to use. So this design pattern is already you can say used by Java lots of API. Let's give have a like array list. New let's give new array list. Array list. Let's we have some array list. Okay, and we have a list. Okay, let's give list of can say integer. Okay, and now let's add some number like this dot add like 4, or you can see 6, you can see 2, you can say 3. Okay, and you know, okay, this list function, if you want to sort, they have a sort function sort, and sort also want kind of which strategy, by which way you want to sort, ascending or descending. So they just ask developer pass the strategy at a runtime. So let's say here, you know, this sort function is a taking comparator as a object. A comparator is one kind of interface. That interface define only one compare two method. So here similarly, like our sort function, whenever like our sort function take one object strategy. Strategy is kind of one interface. That interface define only one method. So similar here. So how you can define? So you can maybe simplest way, instead of a sort function, first you implement maybe write one class my comparator, implements comparator, com, com, comparator, and you say this comparator of integer, and this have a override your method, and now whatever the value you are getting like o o1 minus o2. So in this way you can implement. So you can write here my own comparator, you can sort using new my own comparator. Okay, and if you run, so your list, okay, just sorted using your own comparator. Okay, so let's s out list before the sort, and you can look your list is sorted. Okay, your list is sorted. So this is the way as a JDK API itself implement. I so this is, you know, key this is your interface have only one abstract method, and so you can this candidate can be, you can write this maybe in the like this way. instead of repeating, you can just implement here new comparator interface itself, and whatever the logic we written here you can write here. This is also works same way. Let's you can just comment it out. Okay, and this print again it sort the list. If any interface have a only one abstract method, this can be implemented as a lambda expression. So you can write this using the code, maybe lambda expression you can write like a, here instead of write this lambda expression, let's keyword the input, they what kind of input they take two input parameter. Okay, this is the only code they needed, and the definition just go to make a arrow here. Now this will become your lambda expression, and same result you can get. Let's comment out here and just write here, and this is also sort. So this is the benefit when you are writing doing code in the form of interface sorted, or even this list know ki I am a list of integer. So why you are passing a parameter, even you can do sorter like this, say ki just remove it, it works. Or even sorter you can say if they have a only one statement, even you can return the statement, return the statement node curly brace, no this, just this is the logic you want. Okay, this is the so simplest, and you can test as well as just comment out and just test here ki sorting happen or not happen. So this is the way, means ki this sort function take one strategy at a runtime what you want. Okay, so even sorter here from low code is good, but someone not able to clear what they are doing. So instead this logic you can write in a separate method. Maybe here like can write static that return int maybe as ascending sort, ascending sort, ascending sort. Ascending sort, here you can pass your input, this two input argument, this the two input argument, just you pass here two input argument, maybe both are int, yes both are int, and whatever returning they returning this value, the this you write return. Okay, so even better you can just remove this and write say list dot sort and just use my ascending sort function. So it's so clear कि you are doing ascending. Let's key I want sort works. Even you can say let's key I want to descending. So similarly instead of read you can write another method that's descending, and if you just want to descending uh, sir here say I want to descending. So math if you using the some method reference, they code readability is more key. What here doing? You are just descending sort applying here. You saw now your list should be started in descending. Oh, so here you have to change. Here say not descending order because here just change O2 minus O1. Now you are getting a descending order. So if this line of code is also good but not more readable, but if you are writing a some method name that make a sense someone key what really want to do. So the moral of the story is that this sort function take strategy at runtime. You are sorting ascending or descending. So similarly, we have created our sort context, and this sort sorted by bubble sort, a merge sort, a quick sort, you can pass at runtime. So this strategy design pattern already multiple places you can find JDK already implemented. Similar example like here, your list dot sort function. List dot sort function expecting you pass a strategy by which way you want to sort. So maybe list of employee you want to sorting by age, yeah, by name or by salary. So this strategy you are passing at a runtime, and that is the just you can say that is the actual implementation of a strategy design pattern. Design pattern is just say whenever you have a set of strategy, instead of writing code flatly one, just prepare the list of strategy. At a runtime, you will decide which strategy we are going to implement. Implementation is very simple. You can just define one strategy and lots of implementation have. And we have a one context where we are just checking your interface or sort. But this sort function not decide which strategy you are going to use. Whenever application someone invoke at the runtime, they are passing any strategy, that strategy are going to apply it. Okay, so hope it's now clear how you can implement strategy pattern. Very simplest way, just support just you can say strategy pattern say just to kind of write up a list of strategy that can be inherited from maybe basically that should be in the form of interface and lots of different implementation, so that in runtime any one of implementation you can pass, or using the lambda expression runtime you can pass any kind of a strategy what you want, even you don't write any kind of predefined class implementation class. So, and your lambda expression is write more concise and more readable code. Someone can read, okay, this is doing. So, hope it information useful for you. And again, here I would like to say thank you for watching this video.